Leaving for a week holiday trip, a new kind of journey, the excitement had been building for weeks. After months of working under pressure, tight deadlines, and countless hours in front of our screens, our company finally announced a weekend retreat. It wasn't just a regular meeting in a new place, it was a full-fledged week holiday trip combining team-building activities with relaxation. It was exactly what everyone needed, a break from routine. A chance to band outside the office and, hopefully, some lefty that didn't involve email threads or spreadsheets. The destination? A lakeside resort 2 hours away, nestled in the hills completed with cabins, a large green field, and even a bonfire area. The kind of place you see on travel blogs but rarely visit yourself. The company arranged everything, from transportation to meals. All we had to do was show up with a WebEx and a positive attitude. Departure day, the trip began on a bright Saturday morning. Everyone gathered in front of the office building just before las 6:30 am. There was a different kind of energy in the and people were wearing casual clothes instead of office attire and for once. No one looked stressed or rushed. Instead of laptops and files, we carried backpacks, sunglasses, and snacks to share. Some brought guitars, others brought portable speakers, and a few came with cameras, ready to capture the whole adventure. 2 large buses stood waiting, engines humming. As we loaded our luggage, jokes started flying out. People, WHO usually kept to themselves at the office when out chatting and laughing. Managers sat next to interns. Teams that rarely interacted now stood side by side, joking about WHO's knowledge allowed us or who would win the group games later. I sat near the window and looked out as the city slowly faded behind us. Buildings gave way to trees, the honking of traffic replaced vivid sound and the occasional hum of the bus engine. Conversations flowed naturally. Some played card games, others snapped, and a few of us took photos of the sunrise creeping over the hills. There was no formal agenda in our hands, just a sense of freedom and anticipation. On the road as we drove deeper into the countryside, the scene became more breathtaking. Rolling hills, rice fields, palm trees, and the occasional view of distant mountains. We made a quick stop at a roadside shop for coffee and local snacks. People bought fried bananas, spicy crackers, and bought al-sabebal drinks. Left echoed as someone spilled peanuts all over the floor, and someone else joked about starting a food fight. Back on the bus, music played through speakers. Someone started singing, and soon a mini karaoke session broke out in the back row. Even a usually serious HR manager joined in, singing an old pop song that had everyone clapping and cheering. It was strange in the best way possible, seeing colleagues outside their work roles, just being themselves. Anticipation builds. As the bus began to climb the hilly roads, we could see the lake sparkling in the distance, the evidence for us 10 small cottages. The resort finally came into view, wooden cabins with slanted rooftops, wide open spaces, and a large wooden hall in the center. We all let out a cheer. There was something refreshing about the event together, not individually, not in separate cars, but as one team. People stepped off the bus and stretched, breathing in the fresh air. We posed for group photos at the entrance, still holding our bags, laughing and shielding our eyes from the sun. Some people went straight to explore, others rushed to pick rooms and cold dips and the best beds. It was the beginning of a different kind of workday, one filled with fresh air, shared stories, and real human connection. Would you like me to continue with what happened during the trip? Such as team-building games, bonfire and sharing stories, morning yoga, or a lakeside picnic reflections after returning to work, or I can translate the story into Indonesian, or write it in diary. Formal, or funny style too. The week holiday trip part 2, the journey unfolds, visiting as the bus rolled onto the main highway, the morning fog had lifted, and the sun was starting to bathe the road in soft golden light. People, who were still half asleep earlier, were now fully awake, talking and laughing. A few employees, always eager to document everything, started blogging the trip, interviewing coworkers with exaggerated enthusiasm like fake news reporters. The mood was light and playful, a stark contrast to our usual Monday mornings, filled with spreadsheets and caffeine-fueled deadlines. The company had prepared a snack bags for each peasant neatly packed with pastries, a bottle of mineral water, candy, and even a small note with our company motto written in cheerful handwriting: "Work hard, play harder." It read. It was a small gesture, but it made many of us smile. Unexpected delays, unexpected fun, about an hour into the trip. Our bus got caught in a bit of traffic near a small town. Normally, traffic would be the source of endless frustration, but not today. People made the most of it there, some stood up to stretch, others played music, and a few started a guessing game involving company trivia and WHO as the most likely two questions. One of our senior Menage surprised everyone when he joined the game of shades. Acted out Kung Fu Panda with such dramatic flair that the entire was destined to left. It was a side of him we had never seen before, warm, silly, and completely relaxed. A few colleagues opened up a large bag of snacks, chips, chocolate bars, and local treats, and passed them out. It was like a small moving party, filled with light-hearted chaos and zero pressure. Even at the resort, when we finally reached the resort, everyone clapped as the bus made its final turn into the gravel driveway. We had hype. The place was even more beautiful than we expected. Wooden cabins with large windows stood in Nitro's along a gentle slope. In the distance, the lake shimmered in the sunlight, surrounded village greenery. There was a large open field for activities, a wooden pavilion for meetings, and scattered benches shaded by tall trees. Beds served bamboos and the scent of fresh pine and flowers filled the air. We were greeted by the resort staff with welcome drinks, cool citrus tea served in bamboo cups. It was refreshing, both literally and symbolically. After weeks of mental exhaustion, this was the reset button we didn't know we needed. Room assignments and first impressions. Room assignments were already organized. Some chose to stay with their closest friends from work, while others decided to mix with new groups to get to know each other better. Each cabin had 2 to 4 beds, clean bedrooms, and small balconies that looked out onto the hills or the lake. It was the 5-star hotel, but it felt like a luxury simply because it was so far removed from our daily routines. After freshening up, we gathered in the central field where a short welcome speech was given by our team leader, not formal, not stiff, but warm and genuine. Let us take this weekend to breathe, to laugh, to reconnect, not just as co-workers, but as people, said. No copies, no agent emails, just fresh air and good company. We cheered. Afternoon activities begin. The first activity was a light nature walk led by a local guide. We hiked through a short forest trail, discovering small waterfalls, edible plants, and scenic viewpoints. Along the way, we talked freely, not about deadlines, but about hobbies, families, favorite movies, and travel dreams. Some people stopped to take photos, others sat and relaxed just to enjoy the sound of the stream nearby. It was peaceful. You could see how everyone was slowly unwinding, as if the forest itself was untanning all the stress we had brought with us. After returning, there was a short break for tea and local snacks, fried cassava, sweet potatoes, and pandan cakes. Some people lay on the grass, looking up at the sky. Others pulled out board games or started a catch-a-wall football match on the field. Would you like the story to continue? It can continue with evening bonfire completed with music, marshmallows, and storytelling team building games. The next day, a quiet moment of reflection before returning home, or even a drama or funny incident that happened during the trip. Let me know your preference in the age expendite forte. Leaving for a week holiday trip, a new kind of journey, the excitement had been building for